Hello everybody and welcome to race number 4 of NADCAR Season 1. And here are driver introductions. Starting in 11th in the number 9, Sun Energy Chevrolet Fury Isaac. Starting in 10th in the number 48, Lowe's Chevrolet Chichiken. Starting in 9th in the number 1, Belkin Chevrolet Matrix Soccer. Starting in 8th in the number 99, Cheez-It Ford Dewey L8V0. In front of him will be the number 7, Voodoo Ride Chevrolet BDB Hot Dog. Starting in 6th, the number 24, National Guard Chevrolet is Caitlin Swaz. Starting in 5th, the number 6, STP Chevrolet is Colin MTB. Starting in 4th, the number 51, ECU Chevrolet is PVTC Evan. In 3rd, the number 22, Penzo Ford is Joey Feisty. Starting in 2nd, in the number 2, Rain-X Chevrolet is Gully Swaz. And on the pole, winning the Bush Pole Award, the number 83, Borla Exhaust Toyota is Adventures with Ryan. Now for the most famous words in motorsports. And now they come to the line and it's green. Down the front stretch they go, in the 83 out in front of the 22 in the lead. The rest of the field jammed up behind them. The 22 now takes the lead away, but the 99 right behind him as the 83 falls back in with the rest of the field. 22 still leading into turn 1 as now the 24 up side by side with the 83. Into turn 2 and into the backstretch, now the 83 to the inside of the 22 trying to make the pass for the lead. Down the backstretch they go and the 83 clears the 22. Now a good car length ahead of him as the rest of the field trying to catch up to him, the 22, and the 1. And now the 1 passes the 22, 83 still a car length ahead of him, the 24 now side by side with the 22. Into turn 3, the 1 catches up to the 83, still not able to make the pass yet. The 24 close behind them, and the 22 and the 7 still very well in this race. Into turn 3, and the 1 takes the lead over the 83. The 1 is your new leader as they go into turn 3. 24 now right behind the 83, fighting for the second spot. And look at this, in turn 4, the 24 takes the lead. The 22 now side by side with the 1 for second, and the 83 drops all the way back to 4th. Down the front stretch, and the number 24 in the lead. They really need a win at this point to try and get into the playoffs. The 22 is right behind them though, and the 1 and the 83 are not out of this race. As they go down the front stretch even further, the 22 and the 1 begin to catch up to the 24, but the 24 still has the lead. And they finish as the 22 overtakes the 24. Barely, the 22 of Joey Feisty is going to win the 4th NADCAR race. And even the 1 has now crossed the line right behind them. But the 22 barely edges out them both for the win. As the rest of the field now comes down the front stretch, the 7 is in the lead of them, but nobody is yet to finish. And the 83 and the 2 actually overtake the 7 as the 83 is going to finish 4th, the 2 is going to finish 5th, and the 7 is going to finish 6th. The 48 will cross the line to finish 7th. The 51 now gets 8th. The 99, the 6, and the 9 are all still racing to try and cross that finish line. The 6 will get 9th, the 99 10th, and it looks like the 9 will get last in E. And congratulations to Joey Feisty for winning his first ever NADCAR win. It is race number 4 of season 1, and he has done it. And let's take a look at the standings. So after that win for Joey Feisty in the number 22 car, that puts him all the way up to 2nd in the standings. And still, after race number 4, the regular standings are still the same as the point standings. Therefore, if we were to go to the playoffs, right now the 4 playoff drivers would be the 48, the 22, the 9, and the 2. Behind them, there's some shifts. The 51 drops all the way back to 10th. but not too surprising in the middle there. The 6 does drop back 3 or 4 spots, and the 1 is making his way up all the way to 5th now. And even after that second place finish for the number 24, they are still in last with only 19 points. But as you can see, things are now a lot closer. At the top of the table, you see there's only 1 point separating 1st and 2nd now. And even though there's a 6-point gap between the 22 and the 9, there's only a 1-point gap between 3rd and 4th, and then a 1-point gap between 4th and 5th, with us fighting for that playoff spot. Therefore, if the 1 were to win a race, he'd be well into the playoffs and could go to the top of the standings, showing that it's really anyone's game at this point. And that second place for the 24, even though they didn't win, that is a huge 10 points, because it got them from 9 points, not even close to anyone else, to now 19 points, only 2 points behind both all the 99, the 7, and the 51. So it's still anyone's season. Anyone could win. So stay tuned and make sure to watch Race 5 coming soon.